Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox Edition. I am NitePHX. Today I am taking out the T30, the American Tier 9 turreted tank destroyer. The map is Northwest and it is a standard battle. So I've only played this map a few times so far, so I'm going to go with what I know. I think the first time I played this map we went north along the railroad tracks there and got ourselves into a situation we couldn't get ourselves out of. So we're going to head east to around K3, K4. It's a pretty good sniping area actually. And I'm a tank destroyer, so that's what I do. So we have some teammates who have moved up and got some spots already. We've got a enemy T54 and we do 400 and so damage onto him. Now the T30, this is not the stock 105 gun, but it is, I guess it's the second upgrade, 120mm gun. I'm just a few thousand XP away. Actually, by the end of this game I have enough XP on this tank to get the 155mm gun. Now I do have enough free XP to get it right away. I don't know what the problem is with me. It always seems like, you know, I've got 105,000 free XP. Always seems like there's something more important that I need to use it on. I'm not quite sure what that is, but there's always something more important. But at any rate, I have to say, I like the 120mm gun on it.
Target locked.
Alright, so we got a T29 there. We take a shot. I guess it went high. That's not exactly where it was aiming, but we've got, what, a .38 accuracy. So I must have hit him in the turret and it bounced. If I hit him in the front, it would have penned. As you saw there, he disappeared. I took the shot anyway. We tracked him. Let's see, at this angle, we got a 50-50 chance whether we're going to penetrate this guy, but we did. I was hoping for another retrack shot or a tracking shot. Didn't work out again. And that shot I think we just put into the rocks in front of him. T32 does show himself to me. Again, to me it looks like my shell sailed high, probably hit him in the turret. You're never going to penetrate a T32 turret. You know, if I aim right where I want to shoot, it just seems like anymore the shells seem to sail and they go high. If I adjust the next shot and bring my aim down just a little bit, it always seems like it hits the dirt. But from what I understand, that's what RNG does. It's in the game to make us sit here and scratch our heads and go, why did it do that? You know, of course, I'm shooting at a bit of distance. It's not an unreasonable amount of distance, but no, I'm not, you know, face to face with this guy. So, yeah. Anyway, any of you guys who have the T30 out there, give me your opinions. Obviously, yeah, I'm just about to unlock the 155mm gun. And I have to say the rate of fire, the damage per minute, has me a little bit concerned. Yeah, it's going to be nice having 276mm of penetration, 750 average alpha damage, but a 20-second reload? Yeah, it seems a little excessive to me. Alright, so this T29 stayed in the area he was in just a little bit too long, eh? I'm saying when you look at the numbers on paper, this 120mm gun, damage per minute 2,476. When you go up to the 155mm gun, you go down to 2,145 damage per minute.
Ready to fire on target.
Yeah, here we have an E75 moving up. He's obviously looking to get some damage before this game ends or something. I'm not sure why he put himself there. His biggest mistake there, he's got himself into a position where he now has enemies shooting at him from the front and from the rear, and he's going to have to make a decision. You know, he knows there's a T30 in front of him. He just took a shot at me and it bounced. There's somebody behind him. He decided he was going to pay attention to them and turn his side to me. That didn't work out so well. Worked out great for me, but... Okay, back to the guns. You know, the 120mm, 248 pen, 400 average alpha damage. The accuracy for both guns, 0.38, so that doesn't change. The aim time on the 120 is 2.29. the aim time on the 159 jumps up to 2.9. That seems like it's going to be unbearable. So obviously if you find yourself in a situation where you're going to have one shot on an enemy, obviously you want to do that 750 damage and have a much better chance of actually penetrating with 276 millimeters. Now if you're in a situation kind of like I just was, where you could put multiple shots into that E75 and you knew he wasn't going to be able to get away from you, would you rather shoot every 10 seconds instead of every 20 seconds and do 400 damage compared to 750 damage? So I'm kind of looking at it with the 120 millimeter gun. Within approximately 20 seconds I can put 2 shots into that E75 and do 800 damage. If I had the 155 millimeter gun, I would have been able to put 1 shot in, do an average of 750 damage, and still probably have a couple of seconds before I was reloaded. I mean, obviously I'll put the big gun on here and see how I like it, and probably make my own decision. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments on your experience, I'd love to hear it. Oh, here my total unfamiliarity with this map. I'm thinking, okay, I want to get on the other side of the tracks and go up there and find that what is it, STI, ST1, however you want to call it. Realize I get over here, there's no way up here. Okay, anyway, I have the T34. That's the American premium tier 8 tank. These things are basically twin brothers. I looked at the stats and everything as far as armor. They are identical. I think that it's the exact same hull, the exact same turret. The T34 also has the 120 millimeter gun. The difference there is the T34 has a rate of fire of only 4 shots per minute, where the T30 does 6.19 shots per minute. Speed-wise, they're both rated the same.
The enemy knows our location.
Okay, so you see right there, I switched to a premium shell, thinking I'm going to need to deal with this STI, the ST1. I have shot them so many times and not penetrated them, it's ridiculous. So we end up using premium shell into the side of the, what was that, the Object 430? Okay, so anyway, if you have, either way, the T30 and you want to get the T34, you're going to be very, very familiar with that vehicle. If you have the T34 Premium and you're moving up the tank destroyer line, the American tank destroyer line, you're going to be very familiar with the T30. Alrighty, so we just finished off the last vehicle. Dealt a pretty swift defeat to the enemy there. Take a look at the post-game stats here. I just really wanted to get a T30 video up that didn't have the 155 millimeter gun on it. So I did make 29,000 silver, 4,600 experience. There were 2 ops in there which added 3,000 of that experience, so take those out, I was 1,600. 3 kills, 2,600 damage. I did block a shot, 320, I guess it was 1 shot. Second highest on damage on our team. I just wasn't close enough to the enemy at any point to really bump up the XP for spotting or any type of assist. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. Again, if you have any thoughts or comments on which gun you prefer on that T30, let me know. If you liked the video, go ahead and click the like button. I'd appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You'll get notifications from YouTube when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.